Hello, hello, everybody. Oh, I'm so excited. We're in a new spot in the room. Look at this. Does this need to come more forward? I'm going to adjust and get my microphone right in front of me. Can you hear me? How are you? How are we doing? Say hello if you're here. I'm going to adjust this beauty as well. Oh, she's gorgeous. This room. I feel like maybe my computer, maybe my internet's having too hard a time.
Girl, I'm so upset that I'm also very upset that
I accidentally started this. I can't see anybody. I can't see anything that's happening. Are you here? Say hi if you're here. I don't know if this is working. So if you're here, let me go see. Let me go see if this is working. If you're here and this isn't working and you're on Instagram, like message me, let me know. Let's see, Tough Kitten Crafts. I can't see anybody or anything. Oh no. Let's see. Tough Kitten Crafts. Tough Kitten Crafts. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's what's happening. I can't see anything y'all are saying. I'm watching me. It's clearly working, but I can't find you anywhere. Okay, I'll watch over here what's happening with comments. But hello. Today has been... Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. I just got your message. Today's been tough, man. Oh, everything has gone wrong. I was re-recording some parts of Super Hooper when the balloons hit the power lines right outside my window. Huge pop. I thought the transformer went. And then obviously internet down for that. Internet and power. Fortunately, that was only like a half hour, but I broke a glass today too. I thought I broke my webcam. Like, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's just been a day. It's been a day. So, how are y'all doing? Say hi when you get here. I will be watching from my, that's me. I'll be watching from my phone to see who all's here and what's happening. Live chat. Oh, there we go. Live chat. Hi. What a pain in the ass. Okay. I whispered it, but it still stands. This is a pain. So we're going to be talking, gosh, Super Hooper Friday. We are close to Super Hooper coming out. I'm going to see if I can get this fixed, but it doesn't look like it can. Live chat. Enable live chat. Allow live chat to replay. Okay. Okay, y'all. So we are so close to Super Hooper coming out. I have a different setup, so if I'm looking here, I'm so sorry. You're right there. Hello. Super Hooper is about to be out on Friday. You will get an email about that. I think you're going to get the first email about it tomorrow to remind you. You will have Friday morning until Sunday morning. That's Eastern American time. So a good a true 48 hours for a Super Hooper to be free. Free Super Hooper. Get in on it. I will email you if you're on that wait list. Get on the wait list. I can't send it in the chat, but yeah. But yeah. Sorry, this is on par for my day. I've kept really good spirits about it. I said to Brad, like, I don't feel like it's been a bad day. I feel like I'm keeping peppy about it and just like muddling on. But I told him that something could happen at one point, like something little could happen, and it might like break into tears. I don't know. Those things happen. So let me get that chat up. Live chat. Let me know in the comments, for those of you who are here, thank you for saying hello. We have Lynette is here. Hi, Lynette. Lynette was watching all the drama unfold from Instagram. Stephanie, we have Francie Joe, Jean Webb. Hello, Jean. Jean and I hung out together in the garment class on Monday. I have to get that uploaded into Stabilizer School. Hello, Helen, and hello, Teresa. So happy. I can't see that you're here, and if you don't comment, I'm reading them from my phone since the computer's not working. So go ahead, hop on into the chat and let me know that you're here. I have a blog post with this one this time around, which is really nice. It's really nice of me. I didn't really mean it in that way. I just meant you have a way to reference. I prefer to have blog posts with these. There we go. YouTube does not, maybe that's too much. YouTube does not let me preview the framing beforehand, which is really annoying. So we'll just fix it up right there. Hello, Orlando. How are you? So what are some of your biggest issues that you have with hooping? Is there something you run up against time and time again that's hard, or a type of hooping that is hard? We go over standard hooping, full sheet float, scoring float, wrapped float. We go over multi-hooping, quilting in the hoop, freestanding lace, because I have a new method for freestanding lace that is wonderful. Yeah, so I go over all of those in this class. I am really excited for this class to come out. Hello, Sheila, as well. Hi. So like I said, we have okay, I'll go ahead and get started. We do have a blog post. I can't share that blog post with you in the chat, so it's in the description. And yeah, but let's talk about these things. Okay, there are some tools. I'm trying to think if I have any other tools that I would use or know of. Oh, there's one tool that's not on this list, but I didn't want to have 2 Bernina exclusive items on this list. So there is a 6th item out in the world, which we can talk about. So remind me if you're curious about the 6th item and I forget about it. So let's go hoop springs. Getting the Bernina exclusive item out of the way first. Hoop springs, mine are still lost. I set my hoop springs in a terribly clever place, and they're never coming back, apparently, which is really annoying because I saved them to do a video with them and then did a video, and now they're gone. Put them back in there so that we could do something else, and now they're gone. They're gone with the hoop that has the hoop spring in it. The gnomes have taken it. Okay. That was me looking for the gnomes, by the way. So here on your Bernina hoop, making sure that this is queued up nicely. Okay. On your Bernina hoop, we have the screw, the nut, and then this space. Your hoop spring will go right in here, and it will force this open. It can get caught sometimes on this little screw part, which doesn't let it open all the way. So the hoop springs stop that pretty well. I turned off the autofocus on my camera. So now it doesn't do that thing where it constantly adjusts. So hoop springs go right in here. They are $2.99. If you have a Bernina machine, you need to have hoop springs because they're $2.99. They're literally an impulse item. They're a pack of gum. So get that pack of gum, put the hoop springs in your hoops. It will help, I swear. Has anybody used these hoop springs before? Love them? Hate them? I mean, you can let me know if you hate them too. Stephanie said, I'm so glad you're uploading the garment Zoom in Stabilizer School. I missed it the other night. Yes, of course. Of course. There is a troubleshooting class on Saturday as well that will also be recorded and uploaded. I will be sending out an email with troubleshooting questions so you can respond, like looking for troubleshooting questions. Like, what do I do if I think I have the right stabilizer, but it still puckers? What do I do if I don't know if there's constant looping and I fixed all these things? Stuff like that. I'll send out an email. You can respond to the email, and then your questions can still make it into the troubleshooting class, just in case you can't make it to the troubleshooting class. They're booked for about 2 hours. They're somewhere between an hour, hour and a half, but yeah. Okay. Stephanie said, I had a hard time when hooping Material Magic Stiff project. Yeah. I used Material Magic on this. And I don't know. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on Material Magic. I'm not sold on it. I didn't use it as stabilizer alone, and I did float. So floating would probably be better. I talk about that in Stabilizer School, actually. I actually talk about Material Magic. I keep saying Stabilizer School. If I said Stabilizer School in the recording of Super Hooper, I'm gonna just be like, such a mess. Such a mess. Say hello if you joined us. I see there are some new people who have joined, so say hi. I love to know who's here. Stephanie, I'm trying to think if I should come. Let's do it. Let's talk about it now. If something is too stiff or, oh, actually, it's the perfect segue. Yeah, it's the perfect segue. When things are particularly difficult to hoop and you want to do them in a standard hooping. So standard hooping is when your fabric and your stabilizer are within the, between the inner and outer hoop. One of my favorite things to use. Da, da, da. So this, there are a couple, it's like, it's down on the ground. So there's a few different things on the back of here. This is the Hooper Helper. Hooper Helper. It is like heavy, probably 5 pounds or so. I don't know. It's heavy. I mean, it can't be 5 pounds because I think it's a little bit to ship. But anyway, it's heavy. It is a nice sturdy piece of like laminate formica something. And it allows you to, let's wheel back a little bit. You can do it. I've never done it from this angle. No give. Okay. So there we go. No judging the Hooper Helper based on that because that was a mess because I've never done it from that angle. So the Hooper Helper allows you to, it's heavy. There is non-stick on the back of it, or like grippy on the back of it. So it goes on your table. We attach our hoop and then we can hoop. Actually, I can show you pretty well over here, I think, with this new setup. I didn't think I'd be able to. This is just a mess from me throwing things aside in the videos on the reshoots today. Okay. right here. Super sturdy. It doesn't move around. It keeps your hoop in position. So this is my second thing on the list. This is called the Hooper Helper from OESD. I'm so sorry, y'all. I feel like I am all over the place tonight. Okay. This is the Hooper Helper from OESD. You have to buy it based on your machine because your machine hoops have to be able to go in here. Got it? So we hook them in, and then we can go ahead and do our, this is not going to work, but we can go ahead and do our hooping. Beautiful. And then that little cutout allows us to put our fingers in here and tighten it. It works on all hoop sizes based on your machine. This is one of my favorite things to use while I while I practice learning how to hoop, while I get more comfortable. That's what I was trying to say. While I get more comfortable with hooping thicker items like our stable sticks, right? That are straight up, they're intense. It's like full on like butcher paper almost, right? Freezer paper. So this will help a lot. The reason why you haven't heard me talk about it too much so far, I mean, I've had it, I use it. I've been planning videos with it forever. I've been planning this and that and the other with it forever. I use it on a TV tray a lot. I love it. Super simple. This does have a higher price tag. It does. It's like $240 something. Depends on your machine, what you have. But yeah, it's got a higher price tag. So I just haven't talked about it too much yet. Like I said, there are 1,000 plans. Plans for videos, plans for this, plans for that. Let's see. Helen said, I use the hoop springs and I love them. Stephanie said, love the springs, store extras in an empty medicine bottle. That is clever. That is clever. Yeah, I do these like multivitamins. So I threw away my last bottle and was like, I wish there was something good to do with this. I should do that because it's a cute little blue bottle. Jean said, great idea to use the old medicine bottle. I know I bought some, but they're in my safe place. Yeah. Maybe, Jean, we are close enough together that maybe your hoop springs and my hoop springs went and eloped. Maybe they're down in Miami Beach or Vegas or something. So, and then Helen also said, a friend gave me one. It's fantastic. It really is fantastic. This is wonderful. I could probably, I mean, do you see how it doesn't move? I don't really know how to illustrate that. I'm pulling like this, and it doesn't go anywhere. Anywhere. You aren't going to chase that hoop around. These are the ultimate, this is the ultimate training wheels. It's how I learned to hoop. That's also why I don't necessarily use it as much, but I do use it for if I'm doing the stable stick and I'm not doing the full sheet method where I peel the full sheet off. Because anything that's super thick, it's nice to not have to chase it around to the table. So Master Hooper, this one's called Hoop Helper. There's also one called Master Hooper, I think. Hoop Master, Master Hooper. There's a couple different names for these things. You're going to see in Super Hooper, I've been recording this week and re-recording this week, and I bought bananas this week. The worst time to buy bananas because now we have all those tiny little flies that drive me up a wall, and they're in the videos. So there will be a re-record of Super Hooper coming up that doesn't involve. And then a mosquito. I've had a mosquito in here for a little while chewing me up. And the other day when I was recording, I realized, first off, I realized it was a mosquito. And then I killed it at the start of a take. It's just been, I've just had a time. I've had a time, I tell you. I've also used a Martello mat. I think I know what you're talking about, Helen, but I don't think I know it as a Martello mat. I'm looking it up right now. Right now. Oh, Martelli. Martelli. Yes, yes, yes. The Martelli mats. Yes. Sorry. That was, I should have been able to make that leap. They have a lot of those kinds of things. I just don't have them. I haven't used them. There we go. There's something that I don't talk about. They have like an anti-skid mat, kind of like a cutting mat that you can use. I think that's what you're talking about, Helen. It's like an anti-skid mat, so those work really well. I got this one. I learned on like the one brand, and then I got this brand. Separate brands, doesn't matter, same thing. And this one, I have, it's bugging me that there is some adhesive on it. Like I said, it was, when I was learning, I would never, ever hoop on my own. I was too chicken. So I'd always take it over there. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Is it in the shot? It is in the shot. Spray based. Spray based. Oh, here's some more. Spray based. It's going to make your hooping better. Flat out. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to use spray based for asthma reasons, for environmental reasons, things like that. We'll talk about what you can use instead. Do not use, Francie Joe's in here, Jean's in here. A lot of my Holly Ann people are in here, right? Holly Ann Knight of String and Story, my quilting, well, she is my quilting guru, but she also happens to be one of my closest friends. And she has a homemade spray based. Don't use it. Don't use it for this. Use it for quilting. You can use it if you're quilting in the hoop, but don't use it to do your like cutaway stabilizer to your fabric. It has time to dry. It's thick. It's not what we're looking for. We have other solutions, but spray based is like, I always throw in a can when I do stabilizer orders from OESD, to the point where I had like 20 cans and then suddenly I had none. So I had to run to the big box store and grab this. But Dee said your space is looking good behind you. Thank you. I just realized she is nude. Whoops. Uh-oh. We should get some pasties. Good gracious. And thank you. I wish you could see the rest of the room because it's chaos. This looks like my actual brain. Well, I guess I could show you the rest of the room, but I'm not going to. This is my actual brain, and then this is like, dun, dun, dun. This was the vision in my mind's eye of what to show you for some cute videos. And look at that. Oh. That's the Mummy Returns. Nobody's even commented on it yet, but I'll keep waiting for somebody to laugh that I have the Mummy VHS. Keep waiting. Okay. Oh, or Orlando said hi to Dee. Stephanie said, I agree. It looks so organized. Hello, Diana. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, so Helen is saying, yes, that the mat is cheaper than the helper. Absolutely. Absolutely. Which is a great choice. Yeah. Which is a great choice. I haven't used the have I used it? I know of it. I don't think I've used it. You don't need to watch me just sit and think about that. But I was trying to rack my brain. Francie Joe said, which spray based do you recommend? Any. I think this one for stabilizers is less sticky. And then I just used it. I used it this week to do the quilting and the hoop video. And I felt like it worked better on the batting than it does on stabilizer. I don't know if that's a thing, but I tend to use the 505 more because I can throw it into my OESD orders. I kind of feel like it works better, but I don't know. I don't know if that's because I'm like annoyingly brand loyal. Like maybe my ADHD, maybe not being neurotypical makes me a little more like particular about those kinds of things. But I would say either one. Either one works just fine. If you ask me. If you ask me. What do you think of 505? So what do you mean, Diana? What are you asking specifically? I like 505. I make sure it's well ventilated. Oh, my favorite hooping tool. It's not included. Maybe I should save it as well, y'all who are here will get the joke then in stabilizer, super hooper. Just throw those things on the floor. Just throw those things on the floor. You can see how organized I actually, well, it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad under here. It's out there. Orlando said, you inspired me to clean my sewing room. It's a hot ass mess in here right now. And let me tell you, the rest of this table needs help so bad. This is my favorite hooping tool. It's the best hooping tool I have. This is the new one. You can see that this is from, if you follow me on Instagram, this is my Trixie Cosmetics box, which I got this box in this week. So this is one of my favorite hooping tools. There you go. Keep a box. Da-da-da. No need to go outside. I don't even know where I shot that. All over the place. No need to go outside. Just like that. And then I keep the box like this. Keep the box like this. In my sewing room so all the sticky stuff doesn't get everywhere. And yeah, that's how I do my spray based in my room. And I just make sure there's really good ventilation. Diana said I only use 505. I agree. I agree. This is fine. This is fine. Like I said, I genuinely think it works better on batting, is what I noticed today. Today it was almost like glue with the batting. When I was taking the batting pieces apart to grab these pieces off, I was like, okay. I used to use 505, could not find it locally when I looked recently. I think you're going to be happy regardless. Well, let's cut to smash cut. Smash cut to another option. There is another option outside of spray based, and that is our fusibles and our adhesives. Wow, that worked out really well. Our fusibles and our adhesives. And this is for people who, I mean, it's for me because I love my fusibles and my adhesives, but particularly important for people who don't want to use spray-based, because you could stick the stabilizer to your fabric before hooping, or you can fuse it. Jean was just talking about Ultra Clean and Tear Fusible. One of my favorite stabilizers is Ultra Clean and Tear Fusible, and you know how I feel about tearaways. So yeah, But Ultra Clean and Tear Fusible is awesome. It's a temporary fuse because it's a tear away. And that is a great way to stabilize a lot of things. A lot of things. Remember, the reason why we're talking about spray-based, the reason why we're talking about fusible or adhesives is because we want our fabric and our stabilizer to move together as one. We want them to be stuck together, even if it's just a temporary fuse like a spray-based or Ultra Clean and Tear, so that we can hoop. Much easier to hoop this than two things that are separate. So that's why we do this. Lynette said, I had a can of 505, which had a nozzle that wouldn't stay on. So I had to put masking tape on it so I could continue to use it. And the nozzles get gummed up pretty well, especially if you're not spraying them right. Ooh, this is going to be satisfying. I probably won't make you, oh, yes. Because my nozzle's gummed up pretty good, actually. And it's quite satisfying to peel away that adhesive. You can tell that I was the kid that glued my hand and peeled off, right? Yeah. These nozzles get pretty gross. Mine is, I don't know if you can see, but I definitely don't keep the caps. Y'all who are here are my core people. You know that I don't keep the caps, right? Like, that's way beyond Kate. That's way beyond me. No freaking way. So, in order to keep the nozzle clean, which there we go, I got it. In order to keep the nozzle clean and spraying right, we want to spray it correctly, which is not psh, 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 psh. Don't do that. You're just gonna get dribbles and stuff that's gonna just stick there. And if it's a whole, you don't need to soak the whole thing with spray based. Okay? We're talking about a nice little confident. That's it. That's it. That wasn't that confident, but that's it. That's all we need. Oof. It is intense. I can't blame anybody. It is intense. I think I broke it trying to get the lid off. Lynette, that's happened to me more times than I even want to count. You're trying to pop something off and there goes the nozzle. I totally get that. Totally get that. So yeah, in lieu of our spray-based, we can always use our adhesives and our fusibles. Now, I talk very specifically to this in Super Hooper because I show you how to hoop, do a standard hooping. Standard hooping is like this, where our fabric and our stabilizer are in the hoop. I show you how to do a standard hooping when you put the stabilizer onto the fabric using this adhesive stabilizer. I show you how to do it with fusibles as well. So there's some different ways that we can get that effect. I'm trying to think if there was one of these things that one tool, it's just these stabilizers, without a doubt. Fusible stabilizers and adhesive stabilizers. If you're like, I'm only buying one thing from this list, technically it's a small list within the list, but I would have you buy these. Definitely. They are so good, so useful, much less chasing around your hoops and your fabrics, because that's what causes all the puckers, is when you're chasing your hoop all over the place or really having to force it down, like Stephanie was talking about, where it's so thick that you're chasing it all over the table. Now, my second thing that I wish you would get is this hoop helper. If you're going to be serious about embroidery, then it's so useful. So useful. But yeah. But I mean, y'all know that fusible woven is the love of my life, right? I mean, Brad knows, so he's come to terms with it, I think. So any other questions? Anything else to say? Oh, those little flies. Where do you see them in Super Hooper? They just taunt me. They're in the shots. Oh, God, so annoying. Never eat bananas. Never eat bananas. Bring these flies. But anyway, the other item that I wanted to talk to you about, which is also Bernina exclusive, is called a hoop key-do. And a hoop key-do, I don't have one, but a hoop key-do is about this big. It's purple, and it's a little hoop key-do. It is a little tool. Oh, this is hooped terribly. Beautiful. Oh. It is a little tool that allows you, say hi if you're here. I just noticed a bunch of people joined us, so say hello in the comments. I'd love to know who's here. Sorry about that voice. Oh, God. It's a little tool that kind of holds on to this screw right here and makes it easier to turn. You're not so much in this tiny little space. You don't really have to do this movement. You have a whole extension on this. Hoop key-dos are not expensive, but they are Bernina exclusive, and I didn't want 2 Bernina exclusive items on there. 2 Bernina exclusive items. I also did just notice that I have only told you about 4 of the tools that was in the blog post. So the tools in the blog post, we have hoop springs, we have spray based, we have the hoop helper, we have fusible and adhesive stabilizers, and number 5, shameless plug, is Super Hooper. I am really excited about this class. It is a laser focused class. It comes out Friday. You get it free until Sunday. So sign up in those first 48 hours. Please sign up in those first 48 hours. And then it's not a big fee after that. It's going to be $17. Keep forever. Watch whenever you want. All the names that I see here. Hello, Deb. How are you, Deb? All the names that I see here, y'all know how my classes work. You're all in Stabilizer School or Be Genius or Pinpoint Placement Perfection. You're in all of those classes. So it's just like that. Watch it whenever you like. There is a workbook. I do kind of think a bug flew up my nose, but you guys didn't see that, right? Okay. There is a workbook called Super Hooper Sidekick. I am really proud of that workbook. That workbook is going to make me redo the entire Stabilizer School workbook. I'm just actually really proud of Super Hooper. It's super specific. It is like laser pinpoint specific, but I think you guys are going to like it. I really do. I'm really excited. Thank you. Thank you. I got to bless you. So, oh, perfect. Lynette says, Gail from Bernina of Naperville shows the hoop-key-do. If you guys don't follow Bernina of Naperville, Gail used to work for Bernina. Gail had a store in New England long ago. And then she started working for Bernina of America in their marketing. That's where I met Gail at all these Bernina events, specifically Bernina University, which is their Bernina conference. And now Gail is back into the store. She has a new store in Naperville, Illinois, and they have an incredible YouTube channel, like truly incredible. I was supposed to go there last year in May, but goodness knows. I'm not even going to say the words. You know why I didn't go last year in May. You know why. I did just do my first travel. I traveled to New Hampshire. I had to talk in a mask for hours at a time. On the first day, I wore a mask more than I had worn in a whole year. It was tough. I am not into I get very claustrophobic with them, so I kept like wandering outside by myself and just like taking a breather for a little bit. But yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I hope to come to stores near y'all. And of course, if you have a store near you, you can ask that they send me out for the Bernina Academy class. We do a lot of embroidery in this Bernina Academy. We do a lot of embroidery. I think like 3 of the 5 techniques are embroidery. Yeah, 3 of the 5 techniques are embroidery. So it is great. All right. I mean, that's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. You'll get, make sure you're on the Super Hooper list. The VIP list, you go to toughkittencrafts.com/Super Hooper to make sure you're on there. I believe all of you are who are watching right now. That way you get emailed, you'll get emailed when the doors open for free, and you'll get an email when the doors close for the free time period. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's it. Oh, my phone's gonna die too. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna sit around for about 2 more minutes, and then we can. I'm so glad I got to do this today. The original. So like I said, I'm recording right here. I have the video. I'm recording right here, doing like, not to sound pretentious, but like pickups. Like I'm doing re-recording some things for Super Hooper, and I'm like in the middle of a sentence, and there it goes. Pop, the biggest pop ever. I thought a transformer blew. All the power's gone. Alfred starts losing his mind. I walk outside. Everybody's walking outside, and directly, so as I sit here, there is a window. I need to like pick this place up so I can do a little tour of the sewing room, but there's a window right in front of me. And as I walk, because this is the front of the house, as I walk out the front door, this is the front door, there it is, balloons on the power lines. And I didn't know Mylar balloons on a power line can do that, but they can, and they did. And the popping was 6 balloons popping all at once. I turn to look this way. There's nobody. Like I see people coming out from here and here. There's nobody in my immediate vicinity. I turn to look this way because I hear a kid's voice, and there is a little kid standing there with 1 balloon. Their family's moving out. He was probably the one taking the balloons to the moving truck. And his mom took the balloon and quickly shooed him inside, which, yeah, makes sense for sure. Okay, so Lynette had a question. So anyway, it took my power out. Fortunately, it was only like a half hour. Took my internet out. It was just a whole thing. So Deb says, no, not Deb. That's not what I'm trying to say. Lynette said, what do you mean about the doors opening and closing for free? So Super Hooper is only, if you sign up, I want to make sure I say this correctly. If you sign up for Super Hooper within the first 48 hours, then you get Super Hooper for free. Forever free for you. No money. If you sign up for Super Hooper after the 48 hours, it is paid. Anybody who signs up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will go into a full launch. You can share it with your friends for free or for not free. That's up to you. I'm happy for 300 people to sign up for it for free. No problem. But Sunday morning, for anybody who's, I'm guessing, I know a lot of your time zones, but the majority of you, I think all of you, except for Diana, are in America. All of you are in North America, I believe. East Coast time, it will open 9 a.m. Friday, I will send you an email that says, go sign up right now. Then on Saturday night, I will send you another email that says, the doors close in the morning. Make sure you sign up now. And then Sunday morning at 9 a.m., the doors don't close. Then it will be $17 to join Super Hooper. So does that make more sense? Am I talking better now? Let's make sure that I'm all caught up on live questions. Okay. So yeah, then there's that. Then we'll go into launch time. That's then Super Hooper. Anybody who signs up, like I said, y'all will have it free forever because I know that every last one of you will sign up in those first 48 hours. But anybody else, it'll be $17. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? Okay. I think that's it. And there is a workbook. You can add on or not. There are new projects in the workbook, and I am, like I said, this workbook is so dear to my heart. So there's a workbook, and yeah, that's it. And then, okay, I'm going to go ahead and say it right here, right now. Then intro is coming out. Intro will come out in about a month. No, less than a month. Oh, my phone's going to die. Intro will come out in less than a month. And then over the summer, we are going to do an embroider along. I have it loosely planned out. It's going to get more specific from here. It's going to be nice and long because I don't know what people are doing. I don't know if y'all are going to be traveling and doing those kinds of things. So it's going to be a nice, long, leisurely one. You can make a small table topper or wall hanging, or you can make a quilt. That totally depends on you. So we are going to head into that as well. So there's a little, for anybody watching live or anybody who watches the replay, there is a little peek into what's coming up. There is going to be a class like Super Hooper, like Stabilizer School, like Be Genius that will be called Intro to, well, something along the lines of Intro to Embroidery. I haven't named it yet, but that will be the beginner class to take. That's for everybody who says, oh, I'm too scared to even join Stabilizer School. I haven't gotten that far yet. So, and there will be a opening bonus. There will be a opening deal for people who have my other classes. So yeah. And that's it. That's it. My phone's going to die. So I'm going to head out since I won't be able to see anything. Yay, Diana. Yay, yay, yay. Sign me up. I don't know which one you're talking about, but let's do it. I'm really excited. Then I have even more fun things launching in the at the end of summer and fall. This is technically my second real year doing Tough Kitten Crafts, and it's going to be a big one. We've got a lot going on. So thank you so much, everybody. I think I'm going to go live tomorrow morning on Instagram at 11 a.m. It's going to be the same topic, but if you want to come hang out, that'd be great. I think I'm going to make sure that Instagram and YouTube stay separate. Shorter, faster, more, Instagrammable content over here. We're here. We talk for a long time. So I love you so much. Be sure to show me the things you're embroidering, chat about what you're doing, crafts you're making, things you're cooking in the Facebook group, because I love to see that so much. Bye, everybody. Oh, that's my new lipstick. Oh, yeah. I got no makeup on. I got all that new makeup and didn't do it. Anyway. Love you so much. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye.